When you're working outside, you need full power all day, no matter what the weather. And the new STIHL ALLPRO battery system for professionals gives you just that. Constant performance and fast charging on the go. Let's get right into it. When it comes to new battery systems, it's important that they work with the older machines. No one wants to be carrying around a bunch of different batteries. Having a separate battery for every tool would really bother me personally, but the ALLPRO makes that easy. Paul, one battery system for 80 STIHL devices, right? Is that true? And how does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. Since we brought out the AP system of battery tools in 2009, high compatibility has been a real focus of ours. So this head trimmer here from 2016 fits in our latest generation of batteries. We've got the 200p battery.
Very nice.
In there. And that's also compatible with our latest generation of chainsaws with the MSA 260 here as well. Now, of course, with these tabless cells, they do flow a higher level of current. So there are protection mechanisms in some tools to make sure that they don't get overloaded.
Excellent, very helpful. So could I theoretically put any battery in any device?
Pretty much. They are compatible between batteries, chargers and tools, but there are some limits as well. So with our standard packs, they may work with reduced power in certain highly demanding tools like the MSA 260 here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But high compatibility is really, really key. So we have got your ecosystem of batteries and chargers that you've already got will work with the latest generation of tools and vice versa.
Thank you very much. One battery for many machines. That saves space, that saves money, and it saves time. If you want to know which battery fits into which tool, you can find all of that information online, or of course you can ask your local dealer, or you can also find the answer directly on the packaging. Okay, so we've talked about the ALLPRO system today. We'd like to focus specifically on the 300p for the next couple of minutes. Why is that so important, Paul?
Well, we've got two versions of the 300p, one with STIHL Connected built in and one without.
STIHL Connected, if I don't know that already, what is that?
Well, that's a technology that actually sends data from the battery over through to your smartphone or the STIHL Connected box and into the STIHL cloud, so you can access useful data about the batteries to help you make decisions about your fleet management. There's some really useful features in there too.
Useful data, useful features. Give us some examples of how these features might help the professionals in their work.
Well, it helps you get the most out of your batteries. So you can look at the current charge status of your battery, you can look at battery health, you can even choose to fast or slow charge your batteries. So for instance, if you're charging overnight, you can charge a little bit slower. That prolongs your battery health. You can look at the last known location of your batteries too. So perhaps if you've lost a battery and you want to try and find it again, you can see where it was last connected. In addition to that, you can also identify a battery on the shelf. So perhaps you've got a fleet of a number of batteries and you want to find one particular battery, you can send a request to it to flash its LED lights so you can simply pick the right one out. STIHL Connected has been built into our batteries for quite some time now as well. So if you've already got a connected battery, you can simply download the STIHL Connected app and see all that useful data in there.
That was all about STIHL Connected and compatibility. If you'd like to know more about the technology in the batteries or about the indoor and outdoor quality tests, then check out the other videos. Who's already tested the ALLPRO battery? Drop us a comment and let us know how it's working for you and whether it meets your expectations. You certainly met my expectations today. Thank you for everything as ever, Paul.
Thanks, Matt. You're very welcome.
And thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos. See you next time. Bye-bye.